Depending on where you live, counties and local governments have been doing what they can to keep their residents cool. In Miami, reporter Sophia Hernandez shed some light on a newer role that was made to do just that. The world's first ever chief heat officer.
I think it prepared me incredibly well for what I'm doing now.
Miami-Dade County says Jane Gilbert is the first ever chief heat officer. She was given the position in 2021 by Mayor Danielle Levine Cava and the county's Resilient 305 program after serving as the city of Miami's first chief resilience officer.
We were looking at all the climate and urban resilience risks and addressing them both for the city but also in coordination with the county for the region.
It's work that has prepared her for this new title.
Our cities across the globe are getting hotter, not only because of climate change, but also how we develop as cities. More asphalt, less green space, less trees, waste heat from our cars and buildings. All of this makes our cities up to 10 degrees hotter than the natural areas.
It's an issue that particularly affects our low-income communities and unsheltered populations. You can see from these maps provided by Miami-Dade County, the areas in dark brown and dark red are the ones that have the most heat-related illnesses and hospitalizations, areas that are home to minority communities, impoverished communities, and rural farmland. A chief heat officer's job is to try and find solutions.
It's an underappreciated risk. And, for people who live and work in air conditioning, travel in an air-conditioned car, it is not a big risk. But for those of us that work outside and can't make that choice or can't afford the increasing utility costs related to cooling in a summer like this, those are the people that we need to be most concerned about.
So what has the CHO been doing to try to fix these problems? The first is informing, preparing, and protecting our residents, highlighting heat advisories, which the National Weather Service has recently lowered the threshold for. It also involves advocating for our outdoor workers. The second part is making sure homes and emergency facilities are efficient and operating. Gilbert says during the months of May to October, about 60 to 70% of homeowners' electric bill is related to their air conditioning. You can see from this map from the county, the areas in dark purple show zip codes with the most residents applying for low-income energy programs. But the final element is the one that's most important.
Is the long-term strategy of cooling our neighborhoods through investments in tree canopy, particularly in the areas that need it most. So we have areas with less than 10% tree canopy. It's very low. Our goal is to get to 30%.
The county, like other areas in Jacksonville and Tampa, has operating cooling centers open 24/7 on the hottest days of the year. It's all in an effort to make sure those who visit and live in Miami can enjoy the sunshine without taking the heat. Sophia Hernandez, Florida 24 Network.